What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 53 of my Total Warhammer 3 Boris Ursus and Zanaviev campaign. So as we saw last time, we continue our assault on the Darklands, and the Moon Howlers should be just about done for as we have destroyed their last armies here. Of course, we do still have to contend with the Ogres and the nonsense that's going on over there, but we'll be probably okay, especially as we have now destroyed that army belonging to Greasus over at the Gates of Tzar. Now up north, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks that Boris has to deal with personally. I guess, well, this isn't a full stack, but it's a little bit over a half stack, and this is a little bit over a 3/4 stack. But then 3 completely full stacks, and one of them belonged to Scarbrand, who is incidentally at level 50 as well. So, well, that's great for him. I'm going to be interested to see how he fares in a fight against Boris, or how Boris fares in a fight against him. I guess it really depends on what is exactly in his army, but generally speaking, Coronate units are pretty damn decent. So the battle should be a fun time. And now I guess we still have to decide what to do with Boris in terms of who to attack. Both of these guys are within range, and they are both in march stance, so they would both be very much killable. I feel like we can leave Krakadrak to defend itself against Spurt Mildew, mostly because it has walls. Now granted, the garrison here certainly leaves something to be desired, but this army, like if we ignore the fact that they have all these Nurglings, is essentially 3 units of Plague Drones, a Spawn, a Soul Grinder, forsaken a couple Plague Bearers. With the walls, I think we should be able to hold as long as we can properly target the high-value units as opposed to wasting all of our tower shots on those Nurglings. At least I think so. If push comes to shove, we can always retake Krakadrak, though it would be unfortunate considering that it has a gem mine there. Oh, wait, we don't actually get any bonus from gem mines in Kislev. No, it's just extra from markets, which means it's not in any way different from any other trade good. So this is identical to, like, spice or medicinal herbs. Really? Really, gem mine is not like gold mine. I saw some factions gain extra money from this sort of building, but I guess Kislev isn't one of them. Maybe they don't like gems, who knows? Maybe they just harden their ice crystals and then they're like, this is just as good as whatever gems they're mining. Anyway, we're gonna attack Bloodfeaster, and let's see what we got here. In terms of his army, a couple Minotaurs, a couple Skull Cannons. Well, to be fair, the army's too weak to bother fighting cinematically, I think. We'll wait for the, maybe the siege, or maybe the fight against Aedic or something like that. Somebody that's actually a threatening foe in this particular situation. Right now, we'll fight this manually. I guess we could take a look at some of the Minotaurs fighting, but otherwise, yeah, I don't see them standing too much of a chance. What do they have here, by the way? Okay, well, it's 1 unit of Skull Crushers. Yeah, a lot of large units, but we got a lot of anti-large Warbears. I guess the Skull Crushers could potentially get a nice charge into something. Nah, I'm not worried. I mean, they're also in march stance, don't forget. Anyway, let's set up. Let's get you guys as far away as possible. We will... Oh man, can go even further. Yeah, we got this nice kill advantage. Beautiful. Although this little tree line might get a little bit irritating. Let's go up here. I guess our backs will be against the cliffside, but that's okay. We're probably going to be the ones to push out anyway. Like so. And we'll have, let's say, one of them target the Skull Crushers, rather. They're a little bit on the distance side. Maybe we'll have you target them. And then we'll have the other one target the Minotaurs or something. Something along those lines. This is one of those situations where the Great Cannons would be useful against the Crushers, if nothing else. Alright, you guys move up here. Obviously, you are all going to be in the front. Let's say group 5, like so. Warbears are right behind these guys. Boris and Co. right out in front. Alright, it's not like we have any kind of complicated setup that we have to do here. 2, 3, 4. There we go. And you guys can lock on and... Well, actually, you don't need to. Just do your thing. In fact, if we purposely target the Minotaurs, that'd probably be better. Where are they? There's a Minotaur unit here. And, well, I guess you could target the Skull Crushers as well. Because, yeah, you know what? Fine, let's do that. Start deployment, attack, attack. You target this. You target this. Did I do that properly? I think I did. And we just gotta make sure we use our ice sheet when available. Alrighty. I haven't been seeing a lot of Cornate units in really any of my campaigns, which is not super surprising. It's mostly due to the fact that they're kind of far away. Alright, there we go. These guys are moving really slow, damn. Yeah, they're gonna suffer if they keep that up. I don't know why you ran forward. Oh wow, those Minotaurs are also kind of suffering here. Alright, good job, artillery. Yeah, they're moving really slow. You gotta love the models though. Both the Minotaurs and the Crusher models, they're all really nice. Ooh, gonna summon Bloodletters right on top of our unit. Nice. Nice, get the hell away from that. Go, go, go. Get out, don't worry about it. Yeah, very decent move by the AI. I mean, very appropriate. And oh, you are done for, which means we're gonna retarget to the next unit of Minotaurs. You guys keep attacking, maybe keep away from that Gore Beast chariot. And ooh, those poor Skull Crushers got wrecked as well. Ouch, definite ouch. I wonder who their cannons are firing at. Oh, they're firing at our. They're firing at these. Okay. You know what we could do? We could summon you and have you distract the artillery. It's not necessary, but why the heck not? In fact, both of you now target these guys. Oh, that's going to prevent the... Okay, fire, fire, fire. Yeah, those Gore Beasts are screwed. How are we doing out here? Yeah, you can attack those Chaos Warriors, of course, why not? I was just about to breathe. Go distract those Skull Cannons, mostly so they don't, well, annoy us. And Gore Beasts having a really tough time dealing with those War Sleds. I never thought I'd say this about a Missile Chariot, but the War Sleds have quickly grown to be one of my favorite units in the game. They're just so fun to use, and they're effective. They've got good charge. They're solidly tanky. They got armor-piercing range damage. They're very nice. I understand why people really love the Scourge Runner chariots, even though I personally was never a huge fan of them, mostly because I don't really generally like their playstyle, but. Worked out in this time. You need to move away. Those Skull Crushers are charging you, and you're allowing Chaos Warriors of Khorne with halberds to go after you. Let's not do that. You guys, target the Skull Cannons now? Are all their Minotaurs gone? Did you guys kill all the Minotaurs? That's one Minotaur's of Khorne, and that's... Okay, there's another one coming back, but yeah. Oh, wow, this is their lord? Wait, is this just gonna be just War Sleds kill everything here? Wow. Well, I was singing their praises, so fair enough. There we go. They killed pretty much everything. Damn, we don't even need anybody. All right, keep doing your thing. You guys, move down here, please. I turned off your skirmish mode, so just be a little bit careful. In fact, we can turn him back on. Oh, they're summoning another unit on our summon. That skull cannon is almost done. Let's switch to the other skull cannon. And you guys, now you're gonna go kill those Bloodletters. They haven't reached our battle line. This is actually kind of funny. I want to see if we can kill everything before it reaches our battle line, like everything they have. Are you guys able to get away? Did I not tell you to run? Now, looks like the Skull Crushers are charging you. Might actually take a little bit of damage, but I doubt you'll lose a unit. In fact, if we charge them in melee, we'd probably win anyway. You know what, get a few more volleys in them. Force them off the field. And maybe one more time. Ouch. What's their speed, incidentally? They are at 62. Oh, and we're at 66. Damn. The fact that they can't catch us is a real unfortunate. Alright, well, go kill those guys now. And that cannon looks to be out of ammo. Oh, and you guys have killed everything over here. Go after that other unit of Bloodletters. I gotta say, it's kind of obnoxious. Wait, did those... Oh, that was a summoned unit that disappeared. And their army is melting. The chain route is here. It's all War Sleds and Little Groms. Oh, man, that's a bit of an embarrassing for Mr. Bloodfeaster. Yeah. Ouchies. I made a lot of comments about how I really like the icy maps when playing as the vampires, because you could see a lot with the stark contrast with your units, and the same goes for the Cornate units as well. A lot of contrast with those bright red units, really nice. We don't need to chase, do we? Because they were in march stand, so their army is dead. Their army is dead, we lost absolutely nothing. Let's see, 13k damage, 9k damage, 10k, 11k, and 7k, and 6k. Very, very nice, you 6. Very, very nice. I'm proud of them. And I'm sure Boris is too. They make Bear Daddy proud. Let us take the cash, I guess. Alright, down you go, fella. Yeah, we can't reach you right now. We could reach you probably next turn. Let's move a little bit forward, like here. And then we'll go into ambush, and then we'll hope that this guy isn't actually moving past us to go to Frozen Landing. If he is, we'll probably move back and deal with Spurt Mildew, if we can reach it. I'm not sure whether we can, but I guess we're about to find out. Hopefully we don't get the plague. It's really annoying that it did get spread here, even though we have the anti-plague thing effective here. Oh, the plagues are gone now. Now that they've spread, they're gone. Well, thanks, game. Thanks. Unfortunate. Alrighty, Beledna, you need to take the... you need to take Zoyshank, and then Erengrad will be in sight. But then we still need to get this little army here so that you can swap units. And then we can delete this army so we don't lose so much cash every single damn turn. Otherwise, I believe we're good, and we can end the turn here. Unassigned skill points, yeah, we have some, but we'll skip them. And then we'll do them when it actually comes time to need to do them. The Sentinels, let's get that marble up and running since we already have the Palisade. That we do want, we do want the Gospoda here. What's the growth rate? Why is it so low? Characters minus 90. Okay, that's probably something Mr. Gark is doing, yeah. Minus 100 growth. Well, that's kind of obnoxious. We really need these places to all grow to tier 3. Damn it, okay, I guess we're gonna have to pass by Marble. I guess technically at least Marble doesn't do anything for our markets, so it's not an instant amount of free cash, so yeah, fine. Agora Madney, also wait, do any of you want to collect cash? You'd be positive, but it's barely any, but it's still probably worth our time. Agora Madney, good. What was this again? Oh, the Patriarch building? Yeah, I don't care. Good, though we need to retool some of the churches because we'll be deleting those, and let's go next turn. Alright, let's see. Who's where? Oracles, Ice Court, Goldtooth. Alright, Goldtooth's gonna move away. You guys probably want some sort of pact, but that's not gonna happen because we're gonna steal your territory from you, because there's no reason for you to exist. Alright, Rebellion in the Plain of Tzar is happening again, and it's an Orky Rebellion. Okay, oh wow. Already some Black Orcs in there. Poxmakers claimed a soul, and they're also now at 3 out of 4 souls. Interesting. So we got now 3 factions that are at 3 out of 4 souls. Neat. Faction halted. Army 7. Oh, again? You gotta be kidding me. That's annoying. Oh, that is so annoying. We have to deal with things. And wait, did Adek run away? I assume he's actually right here. We just can't see him. Well, hopefully Skarbrand comes for us and is not afraid of us. Oh, what do we have here? Okay, now this army is not one that's going to lose to just the little Groms and just the War Sleds. Look at that. Oh, I'm excited for this, and look at Skarbrand's stats. Damn, 8370 and nearly 1,000 weapon strength. That's without the... that's without counting, I believe, the Slaughter and Carnage passive ability. This isn't counted, so he'll just straight up go up to like 2k or whatever. Yes, alright, should be a fun time. It's really annoying that we got halted though, because, you know, we really needed to move for various reasons. You needed to move here to grab this. Oh, watch somebody else take Erengrad. I'm gonna be freaking annoyed as hell because of that. Anyway, construction, good, and ooh, yes, we've been wanting to get breach loaders for a while, which is an amazing upgrade with lots of buffs to our range stuff, and that is definitely worthwhile. You're still alive, and I'm hoping that Serena Katerin can take care of it for us. Minus 42. Yeah, there's not enough gold in the world for us to pay for that one. Also... yeah, no quests either. Wait. Did I just see an outpost option? Oh, was that with the Kislev? Outpost unavailable, outpost unavailable, outpost built. Unavailable means we can't even build one, right? It means that they don't have any locations where one can be built. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Well then. That's unfortunate. Oh wow, one settlement, they all lost their armies. What the hell? How'd they manage that? Are they all getting wrecked by the vampires? We're probably gonna be needing to build another army to send down here to deal with the vampires, because all of our allies are clearly incredibly incompetent, and we'll lose all their stuff. Yeah, it looks like they have all one arms. It's only Vissenland that's doing okay, and it's currently about to get attacked by an army here. How's Altdorf? Our defenses here are okay. I feel like they should build a wall or something, though. Although it might be one of those cities that isn't actually capable of building a wall. Zoom into your faction's capital. Why? Why? I don't understand why that was there. Well, whatever. I'm just trying to figure out what to do now since all of our armies we're halted. I feel like even though you're halted, you should be able to switch your stance. Like, it's kind of stupid that we're stuck in our current stances. Not that it matters much, but like we could at least enter channeling stance if we're stuck where we are. Though apparently in-game says no. Alrighty, well, if you're all stuck, then you're all stuck. Tzeentch just has the most annoying abilities. And it also stops your heroes, eh? Yeah, alright, well, I guess let's see if we can build anything and just go next turn. Just literally just wastes a turn. Yeah, whoever designed the Tzeentch faction, I think did a kind of a poor job. Both of its abilities are just really annoying to the player. Let's see, Pig Barter, yes, we need the walls. Howling Wastes, yeah, I'll keep upgrading those taverns. Northern Oblast, Bolgosgrad, you need walls immediately, but you can't get them, so start with another roadhouse. Build a roadhouse there. It's all roadhouses here. Lovely. And that should hopefully allow us to grow fast enough to get proper walls up everywhere. Though it would be nice if we had that Boris ability right around here. Anyway, I believe that's it. We're gonna go to next turn. It says hero not moved, but hero can't move. Next turn. Alright, Skarbrand, please land. Please fight Boris. You know you want to. I hope that Skarbrand, out of all the lords, is not programmed to play like a coward, like the other AIs is, and is just willing to attack you. All right, settlement besieged. The Sentinels, Howling Wastes, Amishwil, Babylon, and Gospodar. This is a trash little army, but the Sentinels is sparsely defended. We should probably force them into a fight. The question is whether we can spare Yarogny right now. We could slowly move Alexandra Kostina up, but then this guy's going to be here as well. The question is, will these two be enough to take this out? I mean, to be fair, if this army just dies, it won't matter. It's kind of irrelevant. Oh, look. Wait, that's Gorg? I thought it was Greasus. Ooh, who's down here? Tsar Nagrand camp. That's our territory. Why is this oh, you're in Tsar Nagrand. Yes, okay, never mind. Who is this? Loose Tooth. Yeah, they don't like us very much. And they're raiding us. Okay, well, we're gonna have to go in and annoy them in a bit. You're gonna move over here. Yarogny. I really would like you to destroy these guys for good. I think we're gonna have to risk it. I think we're gonna have to risk the Sentinels, because honestly, holding on to that isn't that big of a deal. I'm not sure whether we can actually reach Shattered Stone Base. We should try to move up here. In March Stance, I mean. Go, go, go. They're probably rebuilding their armies, but even in March Stance, they're not going to achieve anything against us there. Next up, Alexandra Kostina. Let's move you up slowly like so. I wonder how far they can move. Ideally, we want to be able to move in such a way that if they move away and attack us, that we can move away and survive. So if they can go like here. No, like there. And then you can attack next turn. If your ambush fails and you're found out and these guys attack you, you can hopefully move away. Alright, that's probably the way to do it. Now, you have Hailstorm, you have Gust of True Flight, we should probably get you. And do we max that out, or do we give you Route Marcher or Inspiring? Let's get you Inspiring Presence for now. What do you have again? Ice Charioteer, War Sleds, Stalk, and Little Girl. Oh, you're actually... I just realized you're actually a decent lord that I don't necessarily want to be dead. Alright, well, I will have to actually be a little bit careful with you. Now, Skarbrand. Are we able to reach you? No, we're not able to reach you. Alright, well, Boris then. This faction is clearly going to be just incredibly annoying. It's going to continue being incredibly annoying. Let's deal with Skarbrand first, and then we'll go after him. Wait, who's this? Red Ulgor. He's also coming in. Okay. I mean, Boris is happy to fight all of you. If you would actually, you know, fight rather than whatever it is you're currently doing. This is still 45%, eh? I'll try to go here and try to ambush. Not that we really need to ambush Scarbrand, I just want to make sure that he can't see us, and that we're as close to his landing as possible. Alright. It would be annoying if he is able to land and go past us and immediately attack Krakadrak, because it ain't holding on, that's for sure. Let's upgrade Krakadrak, because I'd rather lose Yogg-Draken than Krakadrak. Also, we have an Ataman question. A boon for all, growth, reward the one, pointless. Not that Zorna's Skull is growing anymore, but I guess we'll get a boon for all anyway. There we go. Man, that Ataman's been leveling up for a while now. It was our first one. Beledna Gospodar, it is your turn to take Zoyshank, although now they have enough forces in here that we'll actually have to make a fight of it. Which is mostly unfortunate because, well, we will have to... I'm just thinking. Could we meet up at Erengrad? Possibly. Oh, this guy's coming into Fort Ostrosk. Would he be able to take it? No, not Ostrosk, but maybe Dushika or Bolgasgrad. They're both kind of weak. Let's upgrade those. Let's start moving you in march stance into our allied territory. Right here. Maybe we can meet up and just swap units at Erengrad. I'm still aiming towards Erengrad. Hopefully this guy doesn't come near here. In fact, if we could tell you to kill this, it would be nice. That'd be very nice. Instead of, you know, capping territory. I wonder if he'll listen, who knows. We'll attack in a second, I just want to make sure that everything else is done before we do. Beledna, the crit failure. 25% chance to failure, but wounded is only 3, so let's do it anyway. Hey! There you go, there you go, you did it. Also, wait, you don't have assault units, do you? You do have assault units. Which might mean maybe we want to move down here. You have steel tech only for 4 turns, though. Oh wow, yeah, the demons of all are all coming. Man, Boris might actually have to stay here. Yeah, he might actually have to. I mean, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stacks. Man, what are we gonna do when the frickin'... Okay, yeah, we need to build up another army. That's what we need to do. Boris can't stay here forever because he's gonna need to go into the Realm of Souls at turn 160, I want to say. Or is it turn 150? Oh man, I forgot. I don't remember when the last one was. Well, that's concerning, because these places can't defend themselves against all this nonsense. Oh, and Kairos is here as well. Oh, it would be nice to have defeated all the Demon Lords, though. Huh. Yeah, that'll be fun. Let's also attack while we're at it before I forget you. First of all, let's level you up, then we'll attack. Now, you have the best of the court. I guess we gotta go through Rally, and we gotta go through... Who's high level here? No one. So that doesn't really matter. We could just get one of these, I guess. This will level up Streltsy. This won't level up anyone in our army. Wait, will it not? Horse Archers, Wing Lancers, Griffin Legion, Dervishes, yeah, no. Warbear Riders, Elemental Bear, Snow Leopard, Zargard are here. Okay, so we'll definitely need that one, and Little Groms as well, so 3 of these points. Anyway, let's go Skirmisher Traditions first, then we'll do these. We'll still probably have enough points to go through the blue line as well anyway. And then the rest of you, you are on your bear, correct? Yes. Then you need to go into more... Yeah, Blessing Discs, and go with... Let's go Tenacity first, I guess. Either Tenacity or Inviolable, it doesn't really matter, I think. I feel like because they have heals, then Tenacity has more value. Yeah, alright, Tenacity it is. Wait, did I give them both Replenish Troops? Whoops, my bad. Well, too late now. You, time to attack. Take Zoyshank. Oh, there's a camp here. Neat. Alright, apparently a Pyrrhic victory, which tells me that we're going to have to fight this cinematically. We will probably actually have to work for this battle a little bit, because we have to remember that most of this army is actually made up of trash. So yeah, let's just straight up attack, cinematic battle, go.
Enemies are numerous, but they are ill prepared for ice magic.
They are ill-prepared for ice magic. That's like the main kind of magic we do, so that's probably a good thing. Anyway, looks like we're going to attack, and they do have something of a garrison, plus it's one of those fairly wide cities in that the towers will be attacking us from several locations when they're built. Should be an interesting time. Now, I've learned from past mistakes to some degree, some small degree, in the sense that, like when you're fighting the ogres and their stone horns en masse, I do know that we want to do different things depending on whether our army is a good one or a trash one, and this one is still closer to the trash variety until we replace a bunch of stuff, which means for this assault we will be keeping our army together rather than separating it into separate locations, as those separate locations would be able to fight themselves if the units were stronger, but in this situations, we'll keep them together. We're going to advance a little bit, or as much as possible, just to annoy as many enemies as are willing to stay near our gunners and our Kossars. Obviously, our artillery going to keep going at the same time, so yeah, just lower enemy numbers and then move in. Lower enemy numbers and then move in. If push comes to shove, we can split into two separate forces, but probably not much more than that. Otherwise, they could, our weaker units could get overwhelmed. Ooh, nice shot from that little Grom all the way up here. Decently accurate as well. I'm actually surprised that it was it. Why is this shaking? Is it shaking because ogres are moving through it? Huh. But yeah, definitely a decent shot, and there we go. Our army's gonna move up. I do wonder, are we able to actually see these gorgers, or are we too far? Let's see if they get attacked or not. I think they appear when this guy gets near. Yeah, there we go. Now we see them, but now they get charged, and the artillery goes, and the guns fire, and bring a few of them down immediately. Lovely job. Keep on moving forward. Alrighty, that one unit of Gorgers shouldn't be a problem, but here we go. The enemy is going to charge us with several full units of Ogres at the same time as I was moving the rest of our army forward. Rather than letting them go through our ranks, I immediately counter the charge with the Summon of the Elemental Bear right in front of the Ogres, and between the Elemental Bear and our heroes out here, it should prevent the vast majority of the Ogres that are trying to move in from actually attacking those Iron Guts? Yeah, they are Iron Guts. Huh, didn't realize they had any. Alrighty, but now, yeah, these guys are gonna get gunned down. Look at those ogres drop. Like a dozen of them with a single volley. Ouch. Yeah, plus we have the ice sheet down at the same time, and watching the thunder of guns, and then the Demigryphs are ready to move in as well. Just as the Man-Eaters move in, although they're also not having a good day with regards to all that gunfire. Here we go, here come the Demigryphs to clean up after this. Obviously, we also have a Heart of Winter going down, and we also had an Ice Sheet just prior, so the enemy can't really get away. We just gotta kill them all and prevent them from coming back. They do have more units moving to reinforce, and it's another unit of Iron Guts. Didn't realize they had a decent amount of, well, decent units. Alright, well done to the Demigryphs. Those guys are just about done, and we can proceed. In fact, since we've summoned both of our units, both our Snow Leopard and Elemental Bear, we can move our two sets of Demigryphs together with our three Lords and Heroes in a single blob. We did build this army out so that the Patriarchs could provide their charge bonuses and stay together one each with each unit of Demigryphs. And here we go. Demigryphs are charging. Lovely. The Demigryph task force is back in action. Alright, looks like the Ogres are coming back, but we have the buffs, and we have 6 full uses of Saliak's Lullaby, should we desire to use it, in addition to that Ice Sheet for when the enemy tries to run. And there we go, the Warbears leading the Demigryphs, who look so cute and tiny compared to the Warbears. What is the aspiration of a Demigryph? Perhaps it is to become a Warbear somehow. Or like a Griffin Bear or something. Alrighty, and that unit is down, and we're going next, chasing them and hitting them in the back. It looks like the Ogres are backing off rather than fight the Demigryphs, which does make sense, as yeah, those guys, those poor Iron Guts got absolutely wrecked here. I did move our Ice Witch back and used one Ice Maiden's Kiss on these Nobbler Trappers, which were at full HP, and now, well, not so much. The rest of our army, in the meantime, is slowly wandering up closer and closer up here, though it looks like the vast majority of enemies are over on this side and in the center, and perhaps that's something for our Demigryphs to do. At the very least, we'll take probably less casualties by having the Demigryphs and the heroes take care of business. Honestly, if we had a pair of Warbear Riders in this army as well, together with the Demigryphs, they probably wouldn't run into too much trouble. The only reason I haven't done it is because Boris already has so many. Although maybe at some point I'll just put in a couple more Warbear Riders in this army. I'll think about it. It really depends, because we don't have much space left. Oh, and more enemies are coming in. Our Demigryphs are going to get a little bit surrounded, but as I said, we do have 6 uses of Salyak's Lullaby, plus our caster is in the middle of all this as well. Unfortunately, since it's an Ice Witch and not a Boyar... Oh wait, actually, now that I think about it, that's fine. The Ice Witch would still get access to the red line buff at the end of the tree, we just haven't gotten into it yet. I was just thinking we really need stand your ground. This would have been a perfect use for stand your ground with us in a single blob like this. And there we go, an Ice Sheet and another Heart of Winter going down to start damaging these guys. What's the balance of power at? It's clearly moving up. The enemy's lost about a third of their army, a little bit less. And let's face it, they're just going to keep dropping as they keep fighting. Another unit of Ogre Bulls runs away, and now we're going to have to surround and kill these guys. As we can see, the Demigryphs are relatively unharmed, though obviously with the help of the magics and the Salyak's Lullabies. It's nice to see them do their thing. And these two are a little bit more surrounded than I would like. But there we go, at the very least, this Heart of Winter is dishing out probably quite a bit of damage to all those units. Alright, yeah, looks like these 3 Ogre Bulls are just about dead. There's a new one coming back in as well. They are just going to keep reinforcing this, but that's fine. They're just feeding more Ogres into the Demigryph grinder. Plus, all of our heroes are here. We can check back on the rest of the army, but to be perfectly honest, they're not doing much. They're just firing at the occasional unit as the enemy units keep backing off and backing off and backing off. At least the Ogres are brave enough to actually fight our Demigryphs, unlike our ranged line. Alright, keep bringing down those Ogres. That's what your halberds are made for. Man, those halberds look tiny. Tiny compared to the Ogre weapons. In fact, the Demigryphs themselves look tiny compared to the Ogre weapons. I mean, you would think that, well, from a lore perspective, an Ogre would probably be able to jump on and crush/kill a Demigryph Knight, but from a game perspective, a unit of Demigryphs charging into a unit of regular Ogre Bulls will mean the Ogre Bulls get pretty much obliterated without too much trouble, at least as we've been able to see thus far. Looks like these guys did get a little bit hurt, but they've only lost 2 units, and as you can see, the what's it called? The Lullaby is moving down. Plus, we were able to use Steppe Hunter's Horn on everybody to massively increase our bonus versus large, which is another reason to really keep those Steppe Hunter's Horns on the Patriarchs. They work really quite well, especially when they have little task forces like this. I'm also now moving away the Demigryphs a little bit, allowing the enemy units to move in around our heroes, and then once we've sufficiently opened up the distance a bit and crippled that one unit, we're going to charge right back in and, well, you know, get the bonus from our charge attack. Here we go. There's another charge. Oh, and now we even have a few of our regular Cossars firing arrows into the enemy's back, which also was a good reason to back off because it prevents our arrows from hurting our own Demigryphs. And there we go. After that move, it looks like both of those enemy units drop from nearly full to dead, and now we'll just finish them off / hopefully force them all into shattered rather than merely broken. Broken, shattered. Alrighty. Alright, let's get another Salyak's Lullaby going and then keep moving north. These guys are now a little bit hurt, though their models have only still dropped by 3. Could definitely use another Lullaby. The rest of our army is doing okay. They've definitely destroyed a few of those units that were fighting, but as you can see, there are very few enemies over on this side of the map, and they're all just backing off and not even bothering trying to fight. These guys literally died here, just sitting here and protecting the capture point. The towers are also being bombarded by our artillery, though unfortunately our artillery aren't accomplishing too much anymore. They were when there were enemies here, but now, yeah, I've definitely been finding that non-arcing artillery not very useful in these minor town sieges. But anyway, here we go. It looks like the main enemy capture point, the victory point, I believe the key building is here, together with the enemy Firebelly and the enemy Slaughtermaster. So it does seem like they do have access to some casting abilities, which is unfortunate for them, because they should have been using them while we were fighting. In fact, here we go, they're going to use a Bone Crusher, and we're immediately going to react and move our Demigryphs away. Looks like a couple got hit, but the rest of them ignored it, and then they're going to charge right back in, together with our Lords and Heroes. And then their Salyak's Lullaby goes down, or actually that was the Steppe Hunter's Horn going down, and now it's a simple matter of surrounding and killing this last one or two Ogre Bull units and the enemy Lords. Here we go, well done to the Demigryphs. We've had a couple Demigryph-focused battles, and it's nice to have them periodically, and there we go, just like that, it looks like the entire enemy army shattered before the Demigryph Special Task Force. And there we go. Pretty good. I think we really did a nice job in minimizing our casualties, and this means that we can proceed to hopefully take Erengrad, or even maybe defend Erengrad, when presumably Skrag's armies come back to try to retake it. I would think, because we're very, very close now. I think we're 2 turns from moving towards it. So yeah, here's hoping. I really, really want that frickin' city. So we just so that we get access to some really nice techs, like the plus 500 defensive supplies in Siege. Really got to book it towards that tech, and then a few of the others. But anyway, let's see what the actual damage was. It don't look like much. Alrighty, well, we certainly succeeded in minimizing our casualties. Otherwise, a fairly fun battle, and I really enjoyed the Demigryph Task Force. They work really, really well together with the Patriarchs. Now, granted, I'm sure that the Patriarchs with a unit of Warbear Riders would also work just as well. But that was fun. That was fun, and these guys did very, very well. 20k damage apiece. The Patriarchs didn't do too much themselves. 21k on our caster for casting all those Hearts of Winters. Overall, I mean, they did most of the damage to the enemy. I mean, well, we still got about 8k apiece on the little Groms, and our range units did some damage. But let's face it, most of it came from the Demigryphs, and it's nice to watch them show off a little bit, especially as the Empire is not yet playable. Anyway, we'll occupy you.
It is Kislev's now.
And there we go. And now that we have control of the Northern Oblast, we can also delete you. Delete the church building. Yeah, just delete it. Delete it. We need roadhouses. We need lots of stuff, and we're gonna go purge the steppes at first. It would be nice to collect the income for free here, but I'd rather slow down any enemy units that are in this territory. It might be helpful. In fact, you're still slowing down enemies. Maybe you can now... Oh, you've got Nurgle Corruption rising from what? There is... Huh. There must be a Nurgle character somewhere back here that we can't see. What is this from? Oh no, this is Skaven Corruption. I saw green and I assumed it was Nurgle. This is probably just a local corruption. Yeah, local populace is at 5, which is a little bit unfortunate. We need some more anti-corruption via tech. I think probably that's the only way to combat this. Anyway, I believe with that, there's not much else to... Wait, we have another Ataman question thing? Oh, we got it because we completed the Oblast, we got a new Ataman. So problem, none of these Atamans increase our money in any way. I would assume that these guys switch every turn. I could be wrong, but I would think so, right? I'm just gonna try to remember this. You had plus 25 growth at first, so if this guy changes next turn, then we'll know. Because I'd rather wait for one that increases the amount of money we get and put him in a province that's not currently Atamand. We currently have one at the... Wait, we don't have one in the Wolflands? Am I stupid? Nobody answered that. The Wolflands is currently making the most money we have, and I don't have anybody in there? What the hell am I doing? What are you doing, Pastor Ruinous? Frickin' Pastor Ruinous, he's always screwing me. Anyway, we will put an Ataman in here, hopefully as soon as we get one that makes decent amounts of cash, although the place does need control as well, and if we focus on Atamans that give control, it would mean less need to build churches, and we could then replace those churches with some farm estates, which could, in theory, sort of counter the need for money-making stuff. Why are you losing control? It's just for difficulty and income, right? And that's considering we do have a Gospoda and a church here. But yeah, we can make even more money. What's the best control we have? +3. Eh? Alright, maybe we'll let it spin for a few turns. If we get one with money, or better yet, money and control, or possibly +6 into control and nothing else, I'll take that. But +3 control is probably not worth our time. Yeah. Anyway, I think this is where we're going to call the episode. There is nobody else to move. That was a pretty fun battle. Next time, we shall go through out of Zoyshank and hopefully into Erengrad. We might have to stop on by and destroy this camp, otherwise they'll just spawn another army, or possibly even transfer there. If we attack this, most likely we'll get the plague from them. Maybe we will send Beled and Gospodar out there to do this for us, and then meet up here. I would really like to just take Erengrad and then not have to worry about this, but obviously this territory is very, very vulnerable, and I do expect that there will be Legion of Chaos armies that are going to start coming down here. We really need to get all this and start creating a new northern guarding line of fortresses, essentially. Since the incompetence of the Great Orthodoxy couldn't hold it for us. But anyway, that's going to be a problem for next time. In addition, 8 armies, lots of full stacks of demons, including both Kairos and Exiles of Khorne nearby. They've actually stopped fighting with each other for whatever reason. They used to be fighting, and now they're beside each other, and they're no longer fighting. Typical AI. They all want to focus on the player, which is why they've all pieced out. Look at this. This guy sent 3 full stacks down here. Kairos, I mean. And in fact, who is Kairos at war with? I just want to check here. He is at war with us, Goldtooth, and basically no one else. Yeah, so he's not at war with Skarbrand anymore. He's allied with Poxmakers and Legion, and he's not even fighting with the northern provinces. What the hell has Cathay been doing this entire time? I don't understand what they're doing. They're so powerful in most of my campaigns. I haven't seen them or heard from them at all. We haven't even met them, so they haven't sent any forces out here. They're clearly not doing anything to Kairos whatsoever. I think it'll be up to Boris, essentially, to, well, to conquer the world, because otherwise, well, Cathay isn't going to do it for us, clearly. If Kairos is this strong, and appears to have more armies on the field than Skarbrand does, at least more full stacks on the field. Huh, pretty interesting. Anyway, next time, hopefully stay tuned for a duel between Boris and Skarbrand, as well as their respective armies, and, well, lots and lots more bear battles to come. Don't forget to leave a like and comment for your friendly neighborhood heretic. All glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.